Ladies and gentlemen, body intelligence is an often overlooked but powerful form of inner knowing. It's the intuitive guidance system that lives within your physical body, responding to the people and environments around you before your conscious mind even has time to analyze. When it comes to relationships, your body often knows what your heart is too hopeful to admit and what your mind is too rational to process clearly. The subtle signals it sends, tightness in your chest, ease in your breath, tension in your shoulders, or a calm in your gut, are not random. They are messengers. They are trying to tell you who is right for you and who is not. We are conditioned to prioritize logic when making decisions about love, but connection isn't logical. It's energetic and somatic. Body intelligence allows you to tune into your feelings on a deeper level. The right person doesn't just make sense on paper, they feel right. You feel safer around them. More at ease, less guarded. Your breath deepens. Your stomach unclenches, your muscles soften. You don't feel the need to perform, explain, or prove anything. This is your nervous system telling you that your body recognizes a kindred energy, a presence that feels like home. Conversely, when someone is not meant for you, your body will signal it through discomfort. You might experience restlessness, stomach upset, shallow breathing, or a sense of unease you can't explain. Even if your mind is trying to convince you to give them a chance, because they're attractive, accomplished, or meet your checklist. Your body keeps score. It remembers past wounds and picks up on red flags that haven't even shown up on the surface yet. This is why listening to your body's wisdom is so crucial. In relationships, especially romantic ones, your body is not just reacting to what is said. It is responding to the energy beneath the words. A person can say all the right things but still feel off to you. That off feeling is body intelligence trying to protect you. When you override these signals, you risk aligning with someone who is misaligned with your true self. When you honor them, you allow space for authentic mutual connection. Body intelligence also helps reveal emotional truths. If you've ever been in a relationship where everything looked perfect externally, but you still felt exhausted, anxious, or disconnected internally, your body was communicating that the emotional safety was lacking. On the flip side, the presence of someone who is emotionally safe and soul-aligned will likely feel light, energizing, and grounding all at once. Their energy doesn't take from you, it gives to you. Your body relaxes in their presence because it recognizes love that isn't performative, forced, or transactional. The more you practice listening to your body, the louder and clearer it speaks. This requires slowing down, tuning in, and creating space to notice the subtle cues. Breathwork, meditation, and somatic practices can all help you reconnect with this deep wisdom. It's not about analyzing every feeling, but learning to trust the consistent signals over time. If someone repeatedly makes your body feel tense, unsettled, or tired, that's not chemistry, it's a warning. If someone makes your body feel safe, energized, and at peace, that's a sign of true alignment. Ultimately, your body is your most honest guide. It doesn't lie, it doesn't sugarcoat, and it doesn't operate on ego. It's attuned to truth, and when you stop second-guessing it, you open the door to relationships that nourish your soul instead of drain your spirit. The right person won't just sound right, they'll feel right, and your body will tell you long before your mind catches up. Energetic connection is a powerful and invisible force that plays a central role in human relationships. It goes beyond words, appearances, and even logic. It's a subtle frequency your body can sense before your mind fully understands. When you meet someone with whom you share an energetic connection, your body often responds with a deep sense of familiarity and calm. You may feel like you've known them forever, or that something just clicks even if you can't explain it. That gut feeling you get, that's your body reacting to their energy. It's your internal compass pointing you towards someone who resonates with your core essence. This kind of connection is not about intensity or infatuation, it's about resonance. Your nervous system feels at ease. Your heart rate slows. You feel present and grounded in their company. You're not drained by their presence, you're nourished. You don't have to overthink your words or hide parts of yourself. That's your body's way of signaling. This is safe. This is true. There's no need to chase or perform because the energy exchange is natural, effortless, and balanced. In contrast, When someone is not energetically aligned with you, your body often picks up on it before your rational mind does. You might feel tension in your shoulders, unease in your stomach, or a sense of heaviness after interacting with them. Your energy may feel scattered or depleted, even if the person seems nice or right on paper. Your body is telling you there's a mismatch, even if you're not fully aware of the source. That misalignment might be subtle at first, but if you pay attention, it becomes impossible to ignore. What's remarkable about energetic connection is that it doesn't require constant validation or explanation. It just is. You can sit in silence with someone and feel completely connected. You can be physically apart but still feel their presence deeply. This type of bond transcends physical attraction or intellectual compatibility. It's rooted in the unseen but deeply felt, and your body knows the difference. The right energetic connection creates emotional safety, which allows for vulnerability, authenticity, and true intimacy. You don't feel like you have to try. With the right person, your energy naturally expands around them. You feel lighter, freer, more yourself. Your body isn't bracing for criticism or rejection, it's open and receptive. This is a signal that the connection is not just mental or emotional, it's spiritual. People often ignore these bodily cues because they're used to prioritizing logic or external factors when choosing relationships. They ask, do we have the same goals? Do they check the boxes? But your energy never lies. The body doesn't care about lists, it responds to truth. When you begin to trust your energy and your body's signals, you become your own best relationship advisor. You'll recognize that real connection can't be forced. And when it's real, your entire being will feel it. To truly understand energetic connection, you must get still enough to notice it. That means practicing mindfulness, paying attention to your body's responses, and honoring your internal experiences rather than dismissing them. The more attuned you are to your energy, the more quickly you'll identify who enhances it and who drains it. In the end, your body is the most sensitive detector of real love and alignment. It speaks through calmness, ease, expansion, and warmth. When you meet the right person, it won't feel chaotic or confusing. It will feel like home. The energetic connection will be undeniable, and your body will guide you there with certainty and grace. Somatic awareness is the ability to consciously perceive the sensations, signals, and messages from your body. It is a form of intelligence that often speaks louder and more truthfully than your thoughts. When it comes to relationships, your body becomes a powerful barometer. It responds to people in ways your mind may not yet comprehend. This intuitive form of knowing is rooted in your nervous system, your heartbeat, your breath, and your gut, and it often reveals who aligns with your deeper truth before any words are spoken. When you meet someone who resonates with your energy, your body softens. There's a sense of calm that settles in your chest, your shoulders drop, and your breathing becomes more natural. You may feel an unexpected warmth or openness in your heart space. These are all somatic cues, your body's way of saying, you are safe here. It's not infatuation or adrenaline-fueled attraction, it's peace. That peace is a sign that your body recognizes a genuine, aligned presence. On the other hand, when you encounter someone whose energy is misaligned with yours, somatic tension can build. You might feel tightness in your jaw, unease in your stomach, or restlessness in your limbs. Your body becomes alert, even if the person appears charming or their words seem kind. That discomfort is your somatic awareness trying to communicate something your logical brain might not want to admit. This is why it's crucial to listen, not just to what someone says, but to what your body says in response to them. Somatic awareness isn't about fear or avoidance. It's about discernment. Your body is constantly scanning for safety, authenticity, and energetic compatibility. When you are attuned to these signals, you don't need to second, guess your feelings or overanalyze every interaction. Your body will tell you the truth through sensation. This level of awareness empowers you to move away from relationships that drain or confuse you and toward those that ground and inspire you. One of the most profound signs that someone is right for you is how your body feels in their presence. Do you feel like you can breathe more deeply? Do you feel more present, more connected to yourself? Does your nervous system feel regulated, not triggered? These are the real indicators of compatibility, and they come not from the mind, but from the body. When your body feels seen, respected, and safe, that's when you can fully open to love. Cultivating somatic awareness takes practice. It requires slowing down, getting quiet, and tuning into your inner world. Practices like mindfulness, body scanning, breathwork, and gentle movement can help you reconnect with this internal guidance system. The more you become familiar with the language of your body, the more confident you'll be in recognizing the right connections and walking away from those that aren't serving you. Somatic awareness also teaches you to honor your needs without shame or guilt. If your body recoils from someone, trust that. If you feel drained or tense after spending time with them, believe that. You don't need a detailed explanation. The body knows, and when your body feels energized, supported, and cherished in someone's presence, that's a sign that you're in alignment. Ultimately, somatic awareness is about trusting yourself on a deeper level. It's learning to listen to your body as the wise, intuitive guide it truly is. Because your body holds memories, instincts, and truths that your mind cannot always access. And when it comes to love, your body will always reveal who nourishes your soul and who doesn't. Heart coherence is a powerful physiological and emotional state where your heart, mind, and emotions align in harmony. It's not just a poetic idea, it's a measurable, biological reality. When you are in the presence of someone who resonates with your authentic self, your heart rhythm becomes smooth, stable, and synchronized. This internal coherence reflects emotional balance, safety, and connection. Your body intuitively knows who is right for you by how your heart responds to their presence. When you're around the right person, you'll often feel a sense of calm radiating from your chest. Your heartbeat becomes steady, not erratic. Your breathing naturally slows, your mind becomes quieter, and a deep feeling of warmth or gratitude can emerge without reason. These sensations are not illusions or fantasies, they are signs of heart coherence. It's your body signaling that the connection is emotionally and energetically aligned. You feel present, grounded, and at ease. There's no tension to decode, no walls to climb over. You simply feel safe. In contrast, when you're around someone whose energy is misaligned, your heart coherence is disrupted. Your heart rhythms become erratic, your body enters a stress response, and your breathing becomes shallow. This state of incoherence can make you feel anxious, guarded, or energetically off-center, even if you can't logically explain why. Your heart knows the difference between connection and conflict, between peace and pressure. It's a biological compass pointing you toward emotional safety and away from hidden stress. Heart coherence is deeply tied to the autonomic nervous system. When coherence is high, your parasympathetic rest and digest system is activated. You feel more compassionate, patient, and connected. When it's low, your sympathetic fight or flight system may dominate, leading to tension, irritability, or emotional numbness. Your body doesn't lie. The right person won't provoke chronic nervous system agitation. They'll regulate you without even trying. Their energy soothes your heart, not startles it. This coherence is not about perfection or romantic fantasy. It's about the deep resonance you feel when someone's presence supports your nervous system, your values, and your inner peace. You might notice that with the right person, you don't need to perform or prove anything. The relationship feels emotionally spacious, not constricted. You laugh easier, you breathe deeper, you sleep better. This is your body, especially your heart, telling you that you are in alignment. Learning to recognize and trust heart coherence is part of developing emotional intelligence. If you begin to rely less on superficial criteria and more on how you actually feel in your body around someone, emotional chemistry is no longer about adrenaline or intensity. It becomes about coherence, connection, and clarity. This shift helps you break old patterns of chasing chaos or mistaking anxiety for love. You can deepen your ability to sense heart coherence through mindfulness, meditation, and breathwork. Practices that increase self-awareness and help you connect to your internal rhythm make you more sensitive to what your heart is telling you. Over time, you'll begin to feel subtle differences between a peaceful connection and a draining one. You'll become fluent in your heart's language. Ultimately, your heart is your inner truth teller. It doesn't get confused by words or appearances. It feels what's real. If someone brings you emotional ease, clarity, and openness, your heart will respond with coherence. And when you feel a constant undercurrent of stress or disconnection, that's your heart urging you to pay attention. When it comes to choosing the right person, let your heart lead. It's not about chasing an ideal. It's about following the quiet, steady rhythm of inner alignment. Because when your heart is in coherence, you've already found something rarely, a connection that feels like home. The nervous system is your body's internal radar, constantly scanning your environment for safety, threat, and resonance. When it comes to relationships, your nervous system is often the first to know if someone is right for you, even before your conscious mind catches on. This is not about logic or external compatibility. It's about the way your body reacts to another person on a deep, physiological level. Your nervous system holds the wisdom of your past experiences and innate instincts, and it responds in real time to the energy and presence of others. When you're with the right person, your nervous system begins to relax. You may notice a subtle but powerful shifting. Your shoulders drop, your breathing deepens, your heart rate stabilizes. You're not on high alert. You don't feel the need to perform, protect, or hide parts of yourself. Your body feels safe, emotionally, energetically, and even physically. This state is called regulation, and it is a key indicator that your nervous system feels secure in someone's presence. A regulated nervous system is one that is balanced between the sympathetic fight or flight and parasympathetic rest and digest branches. In a healthy connection, the presence of the other person helps your nervous system remain regulated. You feel at ease without needing to constantly analyze what they're thinking or doing. The connection feels emotionally nourishing instead of draining or chaotic. You feel seen, heard, and accepted, and your body responds with calmness, openness, and flow. On the other hand, when you're with someone who is not energetically aligned with you, your nervous system will often enter a dysregulated state. You might experience shallow breathing, muscle tension, a racing heart, or a knot in your stomach. These symptoms are your body's way of signaling that something is off. Even if your mind tries to rationalize or ignore these sensations, your nervous system keeps score. It remembers how you felt in that moment and uses that data in the future. Sometimes we confuse excitement or intensity with connection. But it's important to distinguish between a regulated sense of excitement and nervous system hyperarousal. If you constantly feel anxious, confused, or emotionally unsafe around someone, even if the relationship looks perfect on the outside, your body is telling you something. True connection should feel grounding, not destabilizing. It should help you feel more like yourself, not less. One powerful aspect of nervous system response is co-regulation. This occurs when two people's nervous systems communicate and sync, creating a shared sense of safety and calm. With the right person, this co-regulation happens naturally. You might notice that just being near them soothes your anxiety or lifts your mood. Their energy doesn't exhaust you. It harmonizes with you. This is not something you can fake or force. It's a subtle biological dance that your body recognizes. Over time, your ability to listen to your nervous system becomes more refined. You start to notice the difference between a connection that drains you and one that supports your well-being. You learn to trust the physical signals, tightness, relaxation, your warmth, or unease, as valid information. Your nervous system becomes your guide in choosing relationships that support your inner peace and authenticity. This awareness is especially important if you have past experiences of trauma or emotional neglect, where your nervous system may have learned to normalize chose. In these cases, a calm and safe relationship might initially feel boring or unfamiliar. But as you begin to heal and regulate your nervous system, your body will begin to recognize safety not as a threat, but as a homecoming. In the end, your body never lies. If someone feels right, it will show up in how your nervous system responds, through calm breath, soft presence, and a sense of inner alignment. When your body feels safe, loved, and at peace, if you're not just imagining the connection, you're living it. Intuitive signals are the subtle yet powerful messages your body sends when it encounters truth, alignment, or dissonance, especially in relationships. When it comes to recognizing the right person for you, logic often takes a back seat to instinct. These intuitive signals don't come from the mind, they arise from the body through feelings, sensations, and inner knowing. Your intuition speaks through your body long before your thoughts catch up, And learning to trust this communication is one of the most empowering tools you can develop. When you meet someone who resonates with your soul, your body responds immediately. You may feel a sense of warmth in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, or a lightness in your energy. These physical sensations are not random. They are intuitive signals telling you that this person may be emotionally or energetically aligned with you. The right person doesn't cause confusion or tension in your body. Instead, you feel safe, calm, and grounded in their presence. Intuitive signals are especially important because they bypass the masks and facades people often wear. Someone may look perfect on paper, say all the right things, and even behave in ways that seem loving, but if your body feels tight, anxious, or unsettled around them, that's your intuition trying to protect you. Your body knows what your heart needs. It knows what love feels like. Not the dramatic, chotic version often glorified, but the kind of love that nourishes your nervous system and supports your soul. Often we are trained to dismiss these feelings. We're taught to prioritize logic, appearances, and social expectations over what our inner compass is telling us. But ignoring your intuitive signals can lead to regret, heart-attack, and misalignment. The people who drain you, manipulate you, or make you feel unsure usually send signals early on. It's just that you've been conditioned to overlook them. Reclaiming your intuitive sensitivity is about tuning back in, listening to those first impressions and physical sensations, even when they don't make sense on the surface. One of the clearest intuitive signals is the feeling of ease. With the right person, you don't feel the need to perform or hide. You feel accepted, and your body reflects that acceptance by relaxing. Your breathing slows, your muscles unclench. You may even find yourself smiling without trying. This is your intuition saying, "You're safe here." It's not just chemistry, it's cellular resonance. Your body recognizes them not from the surface, but from something much deeper. Sometimes intuitive signals come as subtle warnings, a slight nausea, a sense of being watched, or a nagging discomfort when someone enters the room. You might not be able to explain why, but your body is reading the energy and signaling something's off. Honoring these signals means you trust yourself enough to walk away from what doesn't feel right, even when everyone else is telling you it looks good. In romantic relationships, intuitive signals also guide emotional timing. You might feel an urge to open up or conversely a strong resistance to share. Pay attention to those urges. They're your body's way of managing energetic boundaries. When you feel ready to be vulnerable, and it feels natural rather than forced, that's a sign the connection is safe and aligned. If you feel like you're forcing intimacy or pretending to feel something, that's your intuition asking you to pause. Ultimately, intuitive signals are your soul's language translated through the body. When you learn to interpret these signals without doubt or delay, you become your own best guide. You stop outsourcing your decisions to others and begin to trust the truth that rises within you. Whether it's a spark of recognition or a whisper of unease, these signals are not to be ignored. Your body is wise. It has always known who's right for you. It's just waiting for you to listen. Emotional safety is one of the most profound and often overlooked indicators that your body uses to tell you who the right person is. It's not about how much someone says they love you or what kind of promises they make. It's about how your body feels when you're around them. Emotional safety is the feeling of being able to show up as your authentic self without fear of judgment, rejection, or manipulation. When you're with the right person, your nervous system relaxes, your heart feels lighter, you don't have to be on guard. This kind of safety isn't loud or dramatic, it's quiet, grounding, and deeply reassuring. It's the peace you feel when someone sees your flaws and still chooses you. It's the way your body stops bracing for impact. You don't feel like you're walking on eggshells, and you don't have to pretend to be more or less than who you are. The right person creates a space where your inner world feels protected, not exposed or exploited. The many people confuse emotional excitement with connection, but excitement often comes with anxiety when you're with someone who is inconsistent, unpredictable, or emotionally unavailable. Your body might respond with butterflies, but those butterflies could be signaling stress, not alignment. Emotional safety, on the other hand, feels stable and secure. Your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, You feel safe to laugh, cry, or speak your truth. That's your body's wisdom at work. It's telling you, this is where you can rest. The right person doesn't trigger your fight or flight response. They don't play games or keep you guessing about where you stand. Instead, they offer emotional clarity and steady presence. Your body notices this immediately, even if your mind is still catching up. If you feel at ease without having to constantly analyze their behavior or question their intentions, that's emotional safety in action. Your body is recognizing their energy as calm and consistent. Another sign of emotional safety is the absence of fear. You're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to say no or set a boundary. You're not afraid of abandonment every time there's a disagreement. Emotional safety allows you to be imperfect and still feel loved. When your body senses this level of acceptance, it responds with peace. It tells you, you're not in danger here. When someone doesn't offer emotional safety, your body reacts very differently. You may feel tension in your stomach, tightness in your chest, or even chronic fatigue around them. These are physical manifestations of emotional discomfort. Your body is signaling that something is off. It may not be about obvious abuse or toxicity. It can be about subtle inconsistencies, dismissiveness, or lack of emotional presence. Listening to these cues helps you avoid connections that drain your energy and undermine your emotional well-being. Emotional safety also fosters growth. When you're with the right person, you feel encouraged to explore your dreams, express your creativity, and evolve as a person. You don't feel the need to shrink yourself. Your body feels supported and energized. You feel more yourself than ever before. This kind of connection doesn't just feel good. It's healthy, sustainable, and soul-affirming. Your body is always reading the emotional temperature of the relationship. When you feel emotionally safe, it's like your entire system exhales. You may not even be able to put the feeling into words, but it's unmistakable. It's calm. It's real. That's how you know. Not because they said all the right things, but because your body told you the truth. Emotional safety isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. And once you experience it, you realize you can never go back to relationships that keep you anxious, confused, or small. So when your body speaks through stillness, through softness, through relief, listen. That's where love lives. Physical alignment is a subtle yet powerful way your body communicates who the right person is for you. Beyond words and emotions, there is a tangible, almost instinctive sense of harmony that manifests through your physical sensations and posture when you are with someone truly compatible. This alignment speaks to the natural ease and comfort occurs when your body feels synchronized with another person's presence. When you meet the right person, your body naturally responds with a relaxed posture. You don't feel the need to tense up or protect yourself. Your muscles loosen, your breathing flows smoothly, and your movements feel more fluid. This physical ease is a clear signal that your body recognizes safety and acceptance. It's as if your whole system is telling you, this is a place I belong. In contrast with someone who isn't right for you, your body might feel stiff, uneasy, or on edge, signaling discomfort even if your mind tries to ignore it.